All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today for the live stream. We wanted to talk to you about gift cards, the holiday season, and some new stuff going on the Run Free platform that is unique to the platform and your customers' experience this season. You guys have been asking for versions of this for a couple of years now, and we finally figured out a way to do it that's pretty dope, and it's totally automated, and I think it's going to knock your socks off. Before we dive into a walkthrough, I want to introduce myself. I'm Rob with the Run Free Project.
Derek Wilkie over here with the Run Free Project as well.
Yep, you may recognize us from the Specialty.Run podcast. We're coming over here to do a little bit more of a shameless self-promotion on the Run Free side today. Especially during the holiday season with gift cards and the seamlessness of online versus in-store versus other ways that people are able to interact with you. The importance of being able to have continuity between various channels of interaction with your business is so unbelievably high, especially with different demographics. Very young demographics expect absolute and complete seamlessness under all circumstances, or they typically won't choose to do business with you at all. Millennials, which actually is funny enough, I'm technically a zennial, but millennial enough. So, you know, when you think millennial, it used to be little kids, and now here I am. I'm an old man, and I'm a millennial, so hopefully that doesn't make you feel too old. Nonetheless, our group, and most of those a little bit older than us, are looking for something where, 40 to 60% of our shopping experience happens online, at least in preparation. We may make a final decision in store. If we're buying gifts for somebody, those will often happen online. If they're highly personalized, they may happen IRL. When we tell people the kinds of gifts that we want, we typically tend to prefer cash-in gift cards. Isn't that right, Derek? What was the statistic that you were reading?
Millennials and Gen Z prefer gift cards over actual gifts because they simply don't trust your taste.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I've seen my taste before.
I just thought that was like a strange... Well, yeah, you asked my wife, and like the ugly sweaters are cool, but not so much to Gen Z, I guess.
Yeah, it all depends. And the older I get, the less I know, and that really says something. But nonetheless, having that seamlessness is really important. Gift cards is such a huge part of it. During the holiday season, your branded materials and gift cards are the biggest sellers. You want to make those easy to access. They should be front and center on your Google business profile. They should be front and center on the landing page on your e-com site. And it should be something that you brag about, that any gift card that's ever been purchased from us, there's all this cool stuff that you can do. Before
I have two. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But
no. What do you have? What do you have?
Yeah, so interestingly enough, I have two additional statistics that kind of back up what you just said, and I didn't know this, and it just kind of blew my mind, so I wanted to say this. But gift cards have been the number one most requested holiday gift in America for 17 straight years. And over 80% of customers say that they're more likely to return to a store if they used a gift card first. And that kind of blows my mind. I didn't know that. But yeah, the number one requested gift for 17 years in a row. That's nuts.
So what that tells you is we all have bad taste in gifts. Oh, man. So we do have some very cool tricks up our sleeve. And if you do this right, you might be able to actually get a little bank of gift cards for yourself as a little holiday bonus. But I'll hold that for Derek's walkthrough. I do want to jump through how we do gift cards and why it matters with Run Free versus another platform. It is very unique to Run Free. When we think about the omni-channel experience and how gift cards work, I'm just going to use this example with Jim. If you've ever seen me do walkthroughs with examples. You've seen this guy before. It's the clip art dude that I downloaded like 5.5 years ago and probably will use for the rest of my life. But Jim is, buying a gift card from your store, and he should immediately be able to use that card online in your store or your mobile app or in your e-com. And this is what we call omni-channel when I was blathering about it a couple of seconds ago. So he should be able to flip-flop between any combination of these things and have as close to the same experience with the same products and constraints and things like gift cards as possible. And so in the spirit of that, the way we built our gift card functionality focuses on the point of sale system as the central point of all things. So on the screen, you can see your brick and mortar store up at the top, and inside you can see your point of sale system. Now, if you're a Run Free Project member, the Run Free platform, I can't speak today, platform is connected to the point of sale system, and the two of them are always fully synchronized. Everything from inventory changes to purchases to gift card data. Now, your e-commerce store lives on the Run Free platform. So when Jim, the guy, clip art guy I was talking about a second ago, visits your e-com store and buys a $100 gift card for himself or somebody that he cares about, the moment that he pays, the Run Free platform is going to reach out to your point of sale system, create the gift card there in the POS itself, send an email to old Jim over here or whoever he's sending the gift card to with the barcode, with whatever gift card number the point of sale system generated, and that's all she wrote. Now, if Jim comes back a couple of days later and decides that he wants to use $50 from his gift card in, let's say, your mobile app, for example, which is also managed on and connected to the Run Free platform, he enters the card. The app's going to ask the Run Free platform if the card's legit and what the balance is. Run Free's going to reach out to the point of sale system, ask the same question, since it's the center of all information. And since the e-com site created the card in the POS acts as that single source of truth for balances and validity of cards regardless of channel. Your POS tells Run Free that the card is legit, that Jim still has a $100 balance on there, and then Run Free sends that info to the app and Jim can make his purchase. Now, all of this happens in milliseconds, microseconds, right? Stick with me. This will all come together. You don't have to do anything about this either. It just works automatically. Now, I'm sure you saw this coming, but since we use the point of sale system as the single source of truth, and there's an extremely good reason to do this, if Jim walks into your brick and mortar store and decides to use the rest of the balance of that gift card that he purchased online, let's say 5 minutes after he did this in the app, all he has to do is show you the email that has the gift card barcode in it, or show you his app with the gift card barcode, where you scan the barcode right there at the register, exactly like you would a physical gift card that you issued in store using the traditional method. Your point of sale system is going to tell you that Jim has $50 left on his card, and when he decides to use that final balance, it gets recorded right there on site in the POS like any other gift card does. And since everything in your digital world is connected to your point of sale system through Run Free, you don't have to update that information anywhere or wait for it to synchronize overnight or something like that. If Jim tried to use the card online 10 seconds later after he walks out of the store, the platform's going to go back to the point of sale system to look for the balance. It'll say $0, politely remind him that 10 seconds ago he had made a purchase and zeroed that card out, and there's no human intervention necessary. The entire system manages itself regardless of where Jim uses the card, and it's all pretty much magic. This is unique to Run Free. This is something that really comes in handy during Christmas, especially with returns and stuff, because everything gets returned in the same synchrony that the gift cards get used and accounted for. Before we move on, this works the other way around too, and I think this is really, really important. If you sold somebody a physical gift card in your store in like 2004, and they still have it in their wallet stuck to the back of their Nelly featuring Tim McGraw tickets, they'd be able to use that gift card in your online store anytime they want. It's a legitimate gift card. There's still a balance. It's sitting on the point of sale system, and it's no big deal. That physical gift card that you issued long before you were ever an e-commerce customer of Run Freeze is part of your platform and system and is valid online in your Run Free e-commerce store without there being anything for you to do. It just works. So all your gift cards just work. Everything is seamless and easy and automated, and it makes it so much easier to sell gift cards and to deal with gift cards, especially over the holiday season. There is no extra cost to this. This comes with the platform. You will find that you get nickel and dimed on other platforms. I hate that SaaS platforms are doing this now. It's one of the most annoying, disruptive things. It's just nice to pay a single monthly fee and be done with it, but I won't go down that rabbit hole right now. There is an incredible amount of value to being able to have this frictionlessness with something like gift cards, especially during the holiday season. Now, here's where things get interesting and cool. Over the years, we've had some sweet ideas come from you guys. One of them is, it would be dope if somebody spends a certain amount of money, if they or the recipient could get a bonus gift card, and I could set that up as a promotion. And it would be really cool if I could allow my customer the opportunity to schedule the delivery of a gift card when they're filling out the digital gift card info online. Well, as of yesterday morning, we've released that functionality on the Run Free platform. It's live. Your customers can do that. It is so easy to set up. Your mind is going to be blown. I think I can't wait for you to see this. This is so cool, especially the fact that you can toggle between whether you want to give the bonus gift card to the person you're sending the gift card to, or whether you want to send it to yourself or somebody else. That is very cool. So I'll shut up. I'll go ahead, Derek. What were you going to say?
Oh, I just want to add a little tidbit there because I really enjoy like collecting gift cards for like stocking stuffers, and those bonus gift cards. If you send them to yourself, you get the second like it's a separate card, right? And I don't know. I just thought that was like the coolest. I'm always geeking out about this stuff as you guys release it, so it's not any news to us that it's super cool, but like it blew my mind that we built that in just kind of proactively, and I just wanted to call it out because I think it's fun.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked about it too. I was like, all right, that's dope. Anyway, enough babbling. Derek, I'm going to give you the full screen so you can take it away and show us what the deal is, and then we'll come back here and close it down and take any questions that you guys have.
So when you first log into your Run Free backend, more than likely you're going to land on this dashboard. So the first step that we need to do is pull up the digital gift card page. I'll do that by clicking Settings in the top right, and I'll go down to Digital Gift Cards and I'll select that. Once that loads, I'll scroll to the bottom, and you'll notice that a new box has appeared at the bottom of this page. This will control every aspect of this promotion. You'll notice at the right, we have the toggle. That will allow you to turn it on or off. Now, by default, when you go in the first time, it will be off. If you want it to be on, you simply click on it. It'll change to green, and then you go up to the top and you click Save right here. Once you've saved it on, the promotion is active. So the first thing you'll want to do when you come in is you'll want to set these thresholds so that way when you toggle this on and save, you're all set. You can pick and choose the thresholds that you want them to purchase, and also you can pick and choose the thresholds that they will receive as a bonus. Essentially, I have it set up here for the test as if someone buys a $100 gift card, they're going to get a $10 bonus gift card for free. Same for the $200 gift card, they'll get a $25 bonus. Now, with this, the amounts in between the thresholds do qualify, but they're not going to get extra cards in between those thresholds, just the singular card. So what that means is if I was to buy a $150 card, I still qualify for that $10 card. Everything between $100 and $199 qualifies for this one bonus. Everything between $200 and $299 qualifies for this bonus, and so on. So just keep that in mind. Once I've set my thresholds and I've toggled on and I've saved, I am all set. There's nothing else that I need to do on my side. Now, from a customer perspective, let's go take a look and see what your customers will see. They're going to come into your store and they're going to find the gift card page. And once they're on this digital gift card page, the checkout flow of it will be pretty identical to what customers are already used to. The difference is going to be in once you enter in the amount, and I'll show that to you now. I'm going to say I want to buy a $150 gift card. So I'm going to enter that in and I'm going to click off to the side. That's going to acknowledge the fact that my amount is in, and then it's going to immediately tell me that I qualify for a bonus and then how much I qualify for on that one as well. If I change it to 200, you'll notice that it will change accordingly. Let's go with 150. So I qualify for a $10 gift card. At this point, as a customer, I have two options. I can send that card to the recipient who's also getting the 150. And in that scenario, that particular recipient would get one gift card that would be loaded with the original purchase amount plus the bonus. So instead of receiving multiple cards, they're going to get one gift card number for the 160. Same with this one. If it was 200, they would qualify for the 20. They're going to get one card for 225. All right. The next option a customer would have is if they don't want to send it to the recipient, maybe I'm collecting gift cards for stocking stuffers or something. I can set that to myself. And what that means is that the recipient would get the 150, but then I, to my email address, would receive that $10 bonus card in a completely different gift card number separate. So that's how you can separate who receives what and how. The rest of it's going to be exactly the same as your customers are already used to ordering the gift cards. They'll enter in all their information, a note if necessary, and then one cool additional feature is they can now schedule. So if you leave it blank, when you purchase it, it will immediately send the card and any eligible bonus. If you add in a date, let's say it's Christmas, then it wouldn't ship until Christmas. At midnight on the day of Christmas, it would ship.
What did I tell you? That's pretty incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nicely done, dude. Those are some serious on-the-fly editing skills. I am very impressed by that. Leaving you guys with some thoughts before we look into the Q&A, and we've been trying to hit. I've been trying to hit the chat with Q&A while Derek's been doing stuff, and he's been trying to hit the Q&A on chat while I've been doing stuff. So hopefully we've got everybody covered. I think we're pretty close. But any tidbits that come to your mind that we can leave everybody with on the gift card front before we jump and let everyone get back to their day and or holiday weekend? Or preparation for the holiday this weekend?
Well, I would just, if we're talking preparation, I would just say double check your promotions. Just make sure that everything is in line and in order ahead of time, so that when you want it to go on, because essentially, as you just saw, where it's going to be an on or an off scenario. So just make sure that as you guys are getting ready to turn the promotion on, you remember that it's not automated, and we actually go in and we actually toggle that promotion on, because the moment it's on, it's going to offer that the bonus gift card portion. Now, I do want to make a call out that video doesn't call out actually, which is the scheduling is a part of the gift card with or without the promotion. So you don't have to run those promotions to allow your
that's right
customers to schedule those gift cards. That is something that will stay part of the functionality just going forward.
Yeah.
So I guess that'd be what I would want to add.
Yeah. That's a good point. The scheduling works all the time, no matter what. Promo is promo. The other thing is, if you're watching this and you're not a Run Free customer and you're going, wait a second, how am I supposed to? Okay, this is great, but how am I supposed to make some kind of a e-commerce / gift card change the week before Thanksgiving and Black Friday? There is a way to do it. What we typically suggest, and it's always this situation, somebody recognizes this gift card hack and goes, wait a second, I got to have this in place. So we build your site and we have you point people just to the gift card builder page. So we have nothing loaded in your store yet. You keep everything exactly the way it is going into the holiday weekend. So it's the last minute build hack is what we call it. Keep everything exactly the way it is going into the holiday weekend. It is yoursite.com or yoursite.net, whatever it is, /gift card. People can go and build their gift cards exactly like we just described, with all the bells and whistles that we just described. And then after the holiday weekend slows down a little bit between then and Christmas, we can get everything built and everything works magically. And that has worked out wonderfully for folks. So if it is a last minute decision and you do want to get things stood up before Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, sitting around Sunday and Cyber Monday, we do have a path to do it, and it really isn't that big of a deal, and would love to help. So enjoy these new features. I think you're going to be totally stoked at how easy and great they work. And thanks, Derek, for coming in and hanging.
Of course.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hopefully we got you in chat. If we missed any of your questions, we will follow up with you directly.
100%. And remember, we're grateful for you.
We are. Cheers.